Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillahi wa ala ahlihi wa ashabihi wa man wala. Um, Sometimes I get emotional and I will reflect on my life, and I realize that I'm just helpless without Allah. I realize that I'm just helpless without Allah's assistance. And so, after remembering all my shortcomings, my misdeeds, I just know that there's no one else whom I can run to for assistance, for salvation, except Allah. And so, I usually come to the conclusion that, prayer in the sense of salat, making takbir, ruku' and sujud, that form of prayer, and supplications, requesting from Allah, talking to Allah, pouring out your mind to Allah, is one of the effective ways of relieving yourself of tension, stress, mental stress, and whatever we have gone through. So I just come up with some prayers which might not be referenced from any hadith, but it's a way of me expressing myself to Allah at that moment. So I just talk to Allah. Recently, I just finished a nafila, a salat, and I wanted to. I feel like sharing with you guys a prayer that I felt really emotional about, which is the fact that Allah created us to come and worship Him. Allah created us in this dunya to worship Him. And the reason why we get distracted is because we find sweetness and pleasure in many other things. Shaitan has beautified them and has made them interesting. Take, for example, gaming or watching videos on TikTok or YouTube or Facebooking. Because we find a kind of pleasure in those things, we don't feel any burden in doing them. So one of the prayers I came up with to express myself to Allah in order for Him to assist me, like I said from the beginning, I need Allah's help. We all need Allah's help. To assist us in achieving our main purpose in this life, I just came up with this prayer that, oh Allah, let me find pleasure, put the sweetness of my eyes in whatever pleases you. Make everything that pleases you sweetness and interesting and attractive to me. Let me be attached, just like when I'm watching YouTube or when I'm watching TikTok videos or when I'm on Facebook. Make worshiping you, everything that pleases you, make it like that. Should be pleasing to me. I shouldn't be bored. I shouldn't feel bored while doing any act of worship. The prayer in Arabic, Allahumma ij'al qurratu aini fi ma tarda. Allahumma ij'al qurratu aini fi ma tarda. Then secondly, I came up with another prayer which I think is also a way of um, expressing how you feel, how one feels regarding your affairs of dunya. Because sometimes you just don't understand how your affairs is going anymore, and you just feel fed up of everything. And so I just said I came up with a prayer which is like which goes thus: Allahumma anta alim al-ghaybi wa shahadati wa anta ala kulli shay'in qadir fa astaqdiru wa asta'inu wa astakhiru bi'ilmika al-ghaybi wa shahada wa bi qudratika ala kulli shay'in la tu'allik qalbi bima laysa khayrun li, which means, O Allah, the knower of the hidden and the obvious, and the capable, the most capable of all things, I seek assistance and aid by your knowledge of the hidden and your knowledge of the obvious. Do not attach my mind to what is not good for me. That is, whatever is good for me in my affairs is what you should always, whatever will be good for me is what you should always attach my mind to. And so, brothers and sisters, I hope this will be beneficial for you. And I pray Allah ease our affairs in this dunya, our religious affairs, and in the hereafter. May Allah grant us success in this life and the hereafter. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.